I have a bus driver named Dave who's worked for me for almost 10 years now. This man has successfully gotten me to every comedy show on time without fail. If I had to describe him to you, he looks like the word America. Not America, America. He's about 6 feet tall and white. He has a trucker hat and a long gray beard. And he's gotta be one of the most hardworking people I've ever met. And when I say that, hey, I'm on the road most of the year. The difference is, I fly home every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Dave stays on that bus and gets it to the next place that we need him. He works holidays, anniversaries, special moments. Christmas time, I was with my family. Dave was on the East Coast driving that bus. New Year's, I was with my family. Dave was on the East Coast driving that bus, getting it to the next place that we need him. He's an amazing guy, and I just wanted to give him a shout out. In addition to being hardworking, he's very honest. And when I say honest, I don't mean, oh, he does his taxes right. No, I mean brutal honesty. No filter honesty. He doesn't have time to mince his words. He talks the way that people used to. Before me, he worked for a man by the name of Kenny G. Grammy Award winner, amazing music. Apparently, one day on the bus, Kenny G and Dave got into an argument, and Kenny G used some words that I guess Dave would have rather him not have used. And instead of getting into it with him, this is all I did. Kicked Kenny G off his own tour bus because he would rather lose his job than lose his self-respect. And that's the kind of man that I work with. Nowadays, we let the littlest difference change how we think of each other. It wasn't that long ago, though, that we accepted everyone for everything that they were. Why can't we do that again now? One Show Fits All, performed by Gabriel Iglesias, January 19th, 2019. He's a bad dude. You guys might be laughing, but you should have seen the interview. Oh, it was a good one. He came right in and was like, "Alright, I don't give a shit who you are. You treat me right, I treat you right. You pay me on time, you'll live." He also likes to keep his bus very clean, and he takes a lot of pride in that. One night, I was drinking on the bus, and I go to put my cup down, but I missed the table. Now, I didn't get up right away because I was thinking to myself, okay, I'll be up in a few more minutes to get myself another drink. I'll pick the cup up then. However, Dave sees the cup from the corner of his eyes, and he shouts out to the back of us, "Hey, I ain't your mama, pick that shit up!" By the time I get to my room in the back of the bus, I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, I pay him. "Hey Dave, shut up!" Okay, thank you, drive safe. And people ask me, you work with a man that treats you like that? Why? I'll tell you why. Because he's genuine. Nowadays, it's hard for me to tell who's being genuine and who has an agenda. And with Dave, you know exactly where you stand. If he likes you, he loves you. And if not, you're on the curb with Kenny G. That being said, I have a story to tell. About a year ago, maybe longer, we were in the bus and we were watching TV. Just so that you have like a little bit of a layout of the bus, let's say that this is the front. Here's Dave the bus driver, an empty seat, and a glass door that separates him from the rest of us. Now me and my buddy were in the living room area, watching TV. We were watching the news. Now on the news, there was this story about some person running for a type of office. No particular type of office. And I guess their big plan was to erect a structure somewhere in between two bodies of land. And I guess they wanted one side to pay for the entire thing. Now me and my buddy Alfred have a lot of friends in construction, and we know a bad job when we see one. So we started to voice our opinion out loud. We're being very loud. So loud to the fact that Dave can hear us. Then we hear Dave. America. So shout out to Dave. "Shut up! This isn't about you!" He pulls a trigger. Now this trigger activates the sliding glass door. And when it's about this far from closing, he shouts out to the back of us, I'm building a wall. And I was in so much shock that just came from a man no more than 5 feet away from me. I didn't even have time to react. Me and my buddy Alfred were just like chickens, just bark, 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 bark. A few minutes later, I get a text from Dave. And I look down at it and I'm thinking to myself, yo, you better say I'm sorry. You better say it's just a joke. I open it up and you're paying for it. And people still ask me, you work with a man that just did that to you? Why? Because I know where his heart is. He can say whatever he wants. He still has to drive around the king of the Mexicans. The moral of the story is that you can have many differences. A difference in political opinion, or just genuine anything. As long as you can accept it, you can have a long-lasting friendship. It is our differences that make us special. Thank you.